It's 11 o'clock. Okay, good morning, everyone. Um, Varun Anantha here. So I welcome you all to the Spoken Kannada Masterclass. I hope I am audible. Please confirm over chat or give the reaction if my voice is clear. And also those who are watching on YouTube, please confirm if it's audible in the chat so that it will give me a confirmation to continue. Good morning. Okay, perfect. So I have a few requests before I start this class. First thing is, please be on mute unless you are asked to speak up. Second thing is, please sit in a quiet environment. If you are watching it on YouTube, put it on a bigger screen, maybe on your TV, just relax and keep a notebook with you and a pen. Don't take notes on your phone or don't take notes on your laptop. I would highly request you to please take a notebook and a pen, keep it with you, write whatever you want, and you can keep this notebook as your Kannada learning related notebook. Whatever you take notes, whatever notes you take, and whether it is this class or later in your learning journey, you can maintain that notebook. And yeah, try to turn on your video. I see a lot of you have not turned on video. Please turn on your video. This will give a learning vibes. Don't worry about anything else. And also, one more request is, if you have your family members, roommates, friends who are interested in attending this class, you can sit together, turn on video. There is no restriction that only you have to attend. Absolutely not. Anybody can attend. You can keep your sit with your kids, sit with your parents, whoever it is. If they are interested in learning Kannada, you can sit with them. Okay, so enjoy this class. It will go on for 2 to 2.5 hours, and it will be a fun and very interactive class. You will definitely enjoy it. So I think we are good to start. If there are any questions, you can please send a message in the Google Meet chat, or you can drop a message in the YouTube chat. Please don't drop a message in the WhatsApp group that you are part of, because I'll not be checking WhatsApp during the class. So please make use of the Google Meet platform and YouTube chat. Okay, so one more thing is I'm trying this YouTube for the first time. So there were some technical things that I had to do. So if there are any issues, please let me know. I will try to sort it out then and there so that it's smooth for you as well. Okay, so now that we are here, let's start the masterclass. As you all know, this is a Kickstarter. This is not a complete language learner in 3 hours. No, this is a Kickstarter for you to start your Kannada learning journey. There are a lot of things that people make, a lot of mistakes that people make while learning Kannada, which I will tell you upfront so that you will not make those mistakes and your Kannada learning journey will be very smooth and very easy. Okay, so now, first thing, let's go through the agenda. What all we have in today's class. We'll start with the introduction, and then I will tell you what is that one key rule or thumb rule to follow, which is very, very important in learning Kannada. Most people make mistakes at this stage and they will struggle to learn Kannada. So even if they spend months, days, months, weeks together to learn the language, at the end they will still not feel confident because they don't follow the thumb rule. We will see what is the thumb rule, and then we will learn our first conversation. There will be a lot of practice sessions. Okay, so if you are watching on YouTube, you can try to switch to Google Meet. There are around 20 seats still available, around 15 to 20 seats. You can come to Google Meet because those who are there in Google Meet will be able to participate in the practice sessions. Those who are watching on YouTube, you can only listen or you can use the chat box, but you cannot pronounce it. So try to get back to the Google Meet if you can. And then we will understand what is L.A.C.E framework. There is one beautiful framework if we understand, again it will help us learn the language very easily. And then we will have a lot of practice sessions, the conversations that we learn. And I'll also tell you a simple trick. the moment people start speaking Kannada, one thing confuses them a lot, and it gives them so much pressure that they will probably stop learning it or they will not feel interested anymore. I will give you some tricks on how to remember them easily without any confusions. And then we'll understand what are the problems that are faced in learning a language. We will also discover a beautiful solution for all of this. And then I'll also give you a details of the stage one course for the beginners, which I will be conducting. This will be the sixth and seventh batch, which I'll be launching. And we'll end with a thank you note. So what you can consider is, first thing is, this class is definitely a Kickstarter for your Kannada learning journey. Second thing is, you can also consider this as a trial class for my stage one course. So you will also understand how the classes will be, but that doesn't mean you have to enroll to the stage one course, but you can take a Kickstarter and you can continue your learning on your own as well. But there is a stage one course as well, which is launching in the first week of May. I'll give the details. I hope it is clear related to the agenda. Shall I continue? You can use the reactions in Google Meet to convey your messages, or you can use the chat box on YouTube. Awesome. So now let's start the master class. The first thing I would like to do is, in every master class I do this, and it is to say thank you to all of you. Why should I thank all of you in the beginning of the class? Because I want to appreciate your efforts. I want to appreciate your dedication, your interest in learning a new language. Not everybody will get that interest. You guys are one of them. So you have this interest, and especially on a Sunday morning, you could have gone for an outing or a picnic, maybe movie, or just chill at home. But you chose to attend this masterclass, which shows your maybe respect or interest or curiosity or your dedication towards learning Kannada. So I would like to thank you all for being here, whether it is YouTube or Google Meet. Thanks for being here. So I will definitely make sure you get a solid kickstart to your Kannada learning journey. So before starting the class, I would like to give you one disclaimer. What is this disclaimer? See, I am not a linguistic expert. I have not done degrees or PhDs in Kannada, but I am able to teach spoken Kannada to people through my experience of teaching Kannada through my app, Learn Kannada SmartApp, for over 6 to 7 years. So I have spoken to thousands and thousands of people, and I know what are the problems that they face, and I also know the solution, and I also know how to make this learning easier through mobile application. So with all those learnings, I have created this LACE framework. I have created this masterclass. I have also curated this stage one masterclass, stage one course. So all of this focus on spoken Kannada. I don't start with IE. I don't start with alphabet. I don't start with Kannada grammar. The intention is to help you speak Kannada. So that's the whole thing here. Once you start speaking Kannada, out of your own interest, you can definitely continue learning the Kannada grammar or whatever it is. So I hope it is clear. The main focus is on the spoken Kannada. And if you have any questions anywhere in this masterclass, please raise your hand or you can put your questions in the chat box. So now before I go to the thumb rule, I want to ask you all one question. How many of you tried to learn Kannada but found it difficult? Or maybe you stopped learning it because you found it difficult? Okay, I can see a lot of reactions. You can use the chat box. Okay, few of you are saying you have tried. So how many of you tried to learn Kannada and stopped it completely because you couldn't continue, because you found it confusing, you found it difficult? Okay, I see a lot of you. Okay, I'm also checking the Google Meet. If people are responding, please use the chat in the Google Meet, sorry, YouTube as well, to convey your answers. Okay, a lot of you. I think almost all of you are saying you started, but you are not able to continue. You stopped it halfway. I'll ask one follow-up question.
చదివేటనొచ్చు. ఎందుకు అన్నీ అయిపోయింది రాదు.
Sir, please be on mute. Everybody,
వచ్చినాక
please
నాకు
be on
ఇస్తున్నారు.
mute. Okay, next question is, how many of you learnt whenever you tried to learn Kannada or whenever, whatever you are trying on the Learn Kannada Smart app or wherever it is, how many of you are trying to learn through English? Or whenever you tried, how did you try? Did you try to learn through English? Okay, yes, yes. I see a lot of thumbs ups. Okay. Trying hard but finding it hard. Okay. Okay. Looks like most of you try to learn through English. So the thumb rule is always learn Kannada through your mother tongue. If your mother tongue is not an Indian language, then you can learn through English. But first preference is always try to learn through your mother tongue if it's an Indian language. If it's not an Indian language, then you can learn through English. So this is the thumb rule. You should never ever forget this. But why am I saying this? Why should anybody try to learn Kannada through mother tongue and not, English? Why? What is the reason behind it? I'll give you a few examples. So first thing, the first reason is easier understanding. You will realize how easy it is when you start learning through your mother tongue. It is very easy to understand whenever we try to learn through Indian language. But why is that? How come it is easy through mother tongue and difficult through English? Because first thing is there are a lot of pronunciation similarities. I'll give a simple example. He in English in Kannada is avanu, and in Tamil it is avan, and in Telugu it is atanu. I think it's pretty much similar in most of the South Indian languages. It is little different in the North Indian languages, but I'll come to that. So the first thing is pronunciation similarities. There are a lot of similarities in the pronunciation. Next thing is structural similarities. This is very, very important. You should understand all the Indian languages follow the structure called subject, object, verb. Okay. All the Indian languages, they follow subject, object, verb. But English follows subject, verb, object. This is technical, but I'll give you an example. So let's take an example of he drinks coffee. Now, somebody with Hindi as mother tongue, can you tell me the translation in Hindi? How will you say he drinks coffee?
कॉफी पीता है
Okay,
वो काफी है
okay. And Telugu, anybody?
अपन कॉफी తాగుతున్నాం
Okay, atanu coffee తాగుతాను. Tamil, anybody?
அவன் காபி குடித்தான்
Okay. Malayalam, anybody?
അവൻ കാപ്പി കുടിക്കുന്നു
Okay. Marathi, anybody?
तो कॉफी घेतो है
Okay. Which other language? Odia, Konkani. Any other language we have here? Assamese. Okay, okay, I heard that. See, before I continue, first thing is let's give a big round of applause to this group of audience. We have what 70, 75, 80 people here, and see how many linguistic backgrounds we have here. That's the beauty of our country. That's the diversity we have. So give a big round of applause to this beautiful group of audience we have here. We have literally people from every part of the country, all the parts. So wonderful to know that. Now, so when you hear all these translation in all the languages, what did you observe? The thing is, coffee always comes in between, right? Nanu, in Kannada it is Nanu coffee, sorry, Avanu coffee kuditane. So coffee comes in between. In Hindi, wo coffee, people said something, right? Wo coffee pita hai.
पीता है
Okay. Again coffee in middle. Atanu coffee tagatanu. Again coffee in middle. In all the languages, coffee in middle, right? But in English, it is he drinks coffee. So coffee comes at the end. That is the difference, structural difference. All the Indian languages sentences follow subject, object, verb. But in English, it follows subject, verb, object. So the moment you try to learn through English, it doesn't have one-to-one mapping. So you will find it difficult. But the moment you try to translate through Indian language, it becomes easy like this. Because every word you can translate and your mind will easily map the translations. That is one of the biggest reasons. Now, there are two more reasons. Next thing is there is a beautiful agreement between verb and the subject in Indian languages. Let's come to the same example. He drinks coffee, right? That is in Hindi, let's take. It says wo coffee pita hai, right? Now the same sentence, if it is she drinks coffee, what is the sentence?
वो कॉफी पीती है
Wo coffee piti hai, right? And if it's the same thing in Telugu, what is the sentence?
ఆమె కాఫీ తాగుతుంది.
Okay. Okay. So now I'll not go through all the languages. So you can understand, you can find the difference that the moment we change the gender from he to she, the last word also changes in Indian languages. For example, in Kannada, avanu coffee kuditane. That is for male. But if it becomes female, avalu coffee kuditale. Again, it changes. So there is this agreement in Indian languages, but it's not there in English. It says he drinks coffee, she drinks coffee. Nothing changes except he to she. Again, you will not get the clear understanding while learning the language. And there is one more beautiful example, which is called the position, the placement of preposition and postposition. Again, let's not get into the grammar technicals, but I'll explain through example. Let's take an example called the book is on the table. Okay, the book is on the table. How will you say it in Hindi?
वो
किताब
किताब
मेज पर है.
पे
Okay, kitab मेज पर है. And in Tamil,
மேஜையில் புத்தகம் இருக்கிறது.
okay. And in Malayalam, okay, वो book table पे है. Okay. Anyway, so now that we heard the translations for the book is on the table. Now the word on is what? Per in Hindi. In Kannada it is mele. So in Kannada the translation is book table mele ide. Now this mele or per comes after the table, but in English we say on the table. So it comes before table, before the word table. But in Indian languages it comes after the word table. So this is called the placement of preposition and postposition. So these are all the things which technically explains why you should always try to learn Kannada through your mother tongue if it's an Indian language. So how many of you knew any of this? Anybody knew this or all this was new to you? Did you like this? Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so now that you know, why should we learn Kannada or any Indian language for that matter through another Indian language? Okay, one more question. Is the speed fine, or am I going too fast? Am I going too slow, or is it perfect? Okay, I'm getting a lot of thumbs ups. Thank you.
కాఫీ తాగుతుంది.
Okay, now let's continue. So now that we know how to learn Kannada, what is the thumb rule? The thumb rule is always learn through your mother tongue and not through English. Okay. But for very people, a lot of people learn Kannada through English. People from not from India, they are from different parts of the different parts of the world. They also try to learn Kannada. For them, there is no option. They'll have to try to learn through English, but they should understand the differences so that it will make their understanding easier while learning. Okay, perfect. So now let me continue. Now that we know what is the right way to learn, like I explained with examples, I have just put a table with all the statements. See here for Hindi it is आप कैसे है. In Telugu మీరు ఎలా ఉన్నారు. In Tamil, sorry, I cannot read. In Marathi, Gujarati, in all these languages, the structure is different. In Kannada it is ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, but in English it is how are you. So the structure is different. So we should always try to learn Indian language through another Indian language. Okay, now I would also like to give few interesting facts while having this class, because I don't want this to be a boring lecture. So I'll give you some interesting facts. Let me ask you to guess this, guess the answer to this question. How many years of history do you think Kannada is having? You can use the chat box. How old do you think Kannada is? So how old do you think Kannada is?
Kannada means Karnataka itself means Kannada itself means old, very old.
How old?
Word Kannada itself is meaning itself is Karnataka means very old place kind of. 2000 years ago.
Okay. Okay, I see 700 years, 800, 1000 plus, 2000, 2500, 800, 5000. Okay, 100 years. I see
It
a lot
has
of
got,
people.
I think, Parliament has sent this one more than that they have given that cultural language preference to Kannada already.
Correct.
It is
So
not that.
the correct answer is Kannada is having more than 2000 years of history. Okay. Correct, Avikalp. Of course, there are different versions of the Kannada, but as a language, it is having a history of more than 2000 years. And it is one of the oldest living languages on the planet. There are very few languages which are this old and they're still being used right now. And in that, Kannada is also one of them. So, Kannada is having a history of more than 2000 years. Like Avikalp was saying, there are different versions of Kannada. Earlier, they used to use called Hale Kannada, and then in middle, something came up called Nadu Kannada, and then whatever we are using right now is called Hosa Kannada. Okay, so on Instagram, there is a page called Learn Kannada SmartApp. I have put up a beautiful post on history of Kannada, history of Karnataka, history of Kannada script. They're all very interesting posts. So if it is something that you want to see, you can go to Instagram, search for Learn Kannada SmartApp, and follow the page. There will be a lot of interesting videos coming up in the Instagram as well. Okay, so now that we have learned the thumb rule, let's learn few words. Now, how will we learn these new words? What I want you to do is, whenever I teach you a new word, I want you to unmute and pronounce it. Okay, pronounce with me. This is how we will have the practice conversation. There will be different practice session also, but for now, I will teach you the word in Kannada. You have to repeat the same by unmuting yourself. If it's a noisy environment around you, please don't unmute. Otherwise, you can unmute yourself. The first word let's learn, hi, is namaskara.
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 Very good.
Namaskara.
Namaskara.
Okay, thank you. So hi or hello is namaskara. So this is how we will learn all the words. Okay, I will pronounce it and you have to pronounce it back. So hi or hello is namaskara. Next, let's learn some word called good morning is shubhodaya.
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 Very good.
Shubhodaya.
Shubhodaya.
Perfect. Of course, we are using English
I have
so much
a
that
excuse me.
we will
I
not
have
use
a
these words.
excuse
Good.
me.
Sorry, who is there?
I have a doubt. Is it Shubhodaya or Subhodaya? Because it is written here as SU, not as HU.
It is Shubhodaya, and the fonts that are used here are called phonetic fonts. So I will not be covering this phonetic fonts as part of this masterclass, but it is there as part of the stage 1 course. Whatever fonts you see in these slides, they are all called phonetic fonts. So there is one symbol on top of S that makes it Sha sound. Okay, so it is Shubhodaya. Okay, so good morning is Shubhodaya. We use English so much that almost nobody says Shubhodaya. Everybody will say good morning. This is just for your reference. You can know the translation. Okay, now the next word is,
Hello.
anybody is having any question? Okay, so next word is I. I is Nanu.
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 Nanu. Nanu.
Yes. Now that we are all having pronunciation practice, try to turn on your video. This will give a good learning vibes to all of you, not for me, for you all. So it will increase your experience of having this, attending this masterclass. So try to turn on your video. Okay, so I is Nanu. Now the next word is I is Nanu. Similarly, you is Ninu.
Ninu.
Nenu.
Nenu.
Ninu. Ninu.
Ninu.
Ninu. Ninu.
Ninu.
Very good. So I is Nanu and you is Neenu. Next word is my is Nanna.
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 ನನ್ನ
Nanna. Nanna.
ನನ್ನ
Nanna.
ನನ್ನ
Okay, so those who are taking notes, I have one request to all of you. If you are writing down the notes, please write it in your mother tongue. Don't write in English and Kannada. The thumb rule itself is to try to learn through your mother tongue. So if you're learning through Hindi, you can write Mera and then Nanna. If you want to write English also, you can add it as third option, but always have it in your mother tongue and also Kannada. Okay, my is Nanna. And now similarly, your is Ninna.
Ninna. Ninna.
ನಿನ್ನ
Ninna.
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 ನಿನ್ನ
Ninna. Okay.
Ninna.
So let's quickly repeat what all we learned. What is hello?
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ
Namaskara.
What is good morning?
ಶುಭೋದಯ.
ಶುಭೋದಯ
What is I?
ನಾನು.
ನಾನು
Nanu.
What is you?
ನೀನು
Ninu.
One mistake people usually make is they will say Ninnu. There is no word called Ninnu. It is Neenu. Okay. Nanu. Neenu.
Ninu.
Nina.
Now what is my? Mera.
ನನ್ನ ನನ್ನ
And what is your?
Ninna.
Very good.
ನಿನ್ನ
Perfect. Now let's learn one more word, which is R. Is Namma.
ನಮ್ಮ
Namma.
ನಮ್ಮ
Namma.
So we always hear this, right? Namma Bengaluru, Namma Metro. So this is Namma is our. And similarly, your is Nimma.
Nimma.
ನಿಮ್ಮ
Nimma.
Nimma.
ನಿಮ್ಮ
Okay. Namma, Nimma.
ನಿಮ್ಮ with respect.
Yes, it is with respect. Ninna is singular.
Okay.
Nimma is respectful. Now let's learn one more word. Name is Hesaru.
Hesaru.
ಹೆಸರು ಹೆಸರು
Hesaru.
Okay. Name is Hesaru. Name is Hesaru. And now, what is Enu?
ಏನು
Enu.
What is
Enu.
Enu?
ಏನು
Okay. What is Enu? And thank you is
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
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 What is you call it for? What actually? Inu.
Enu.
Okay, but okay. Inu.
Okay. What is Enu? So now
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು
let's quickly
Enu.
repeat all these words.
Raju.
What is I?
ನಾನು.
ನಾನು.
ನಾನು
ನಾನು.
What is you?
ನೀನು
ನೀನು.
ನೀನು
What is my?
ನನ್ನ
ನನ್ನ.
ನನ್ನ
Nanna. What is your?
ನನ್ನ.
ನಿನ್ನ.
ನಿನ್ನ
What is our?
ನಮ್ಮ
ನಮ್ಮ.
What is your?
ನಿಮ್ಮ.
ನಿಮ್ಮ
Nimma. What is name?
ಹೆಸರು
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 Name is Hesaru. What is what?
ಏನು
ಏನು
Enu.
ಏನು
What is thank you?
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು
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 साउंड कम रखो
Okay. Awesome. So now that you have learned so many words, I would like to give you one more interesting fact now, which is okay, before I show this, I don't know how many people saw this. Any guess how many letters are there in Kannada language, Kannada alphabet? How many letters are there in Kannada alphabet?
49.
41,
49.
26.
Okay. Okay, I have seen messages like 49, 52, 49, 15 plus 34. Wonderful.
52
52. Okay. Okay. 49. So the correct answer is 49. Earlier it was
40
52. Long back it was 52. I think maybe 10, 15 years back. But then three letters were not given that importance. So they made it official as 49. In that we have, give me a minute. Yeah. So in that there are 15 vowels and 34 consonants. Okay. And one more thing you should remember is while pronouncing Kannada, all the words in Kannada will end with full vowel. See, many times what happens, people say Kannad, right? It is not Kannad, it is Kannada. Why do people always correct? In Kannada, all the words are full vowels. For example, Ramayana, you will call it Ramayan, but we call it Ramayana. You will call Ram, we call Rama. You call Ravan, we call Ravana. So you should remember this. All the words in Kannada are ending with full vowels. Okay. Mala, I am having a lot of noise from your side, so I am muting you. So people, please be on mute if you have noise around you. Okay. So there are 49 letters in Kannada that you should know. So let's continue our conversation. Words. So let's learn a simple conversation now, Kannada conversation. Whenever you meet somebody new, how will you start with the conversation? First thing you will say is obviously hi or hello, and it is namaskara. And if you want to say good morning, it is shubhodaya.
नमस्कार शुभोदय
ಶುಭೋದಯ
Okay.
शुभोदय
So you can say
How
good
are
morning
you?
also. You can say namaskar also. Now the next thing you want to ask is, let's say he's somebody new. You want to ask what is your name, and for what is your name, let's take an example of Hindi sentence. What is the Hindi sentence for how are you? What is your name?
तुम्हारा नाम क्या है
आपका
तुम्हारा
नाम
नाम
क्या
क्या है
है? नन्ना ಹೆಸರು माला.
आपका नाम क्या है? Right? The question is आपका नाम क्या है? And if you directly translate to Kannada,
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು
it
ನಿಮ್ಮ
is
ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
yes. So all of you can repeat. Nimma hesaru
ನಿಮ್ಮ
enu.
ನಿಮ್ಮ
ನಿಮ್ಮ
ಹೆಸರು
ಹೆಸರು
ಏನು
ಏನು
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು
Yes. Nimma hesaru enu.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು
People, if there is noise around you, you can try to use headphone. Otherwise, it will disturb others. So, if there is noise around you, please use headphones or you can be on mute. Okay. So the question is, आपका नाम क्या है? निम्मा हेसरु ಏನು? Now the answer. Let's say I want to say my name. I will say my name is Varun Anantha in English. In Hindi, मेरा नाम वरुण अनंता है. And in Kannada, it will be मेरा is ನನ್ನ नाम is ಹೆಸರು ವರುಣ್ ಅನಂತ. ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ವರುಣ್ ಅನಂತ. So now you see there is almost one-to-one mapping between Indian languages and Kannada, and your learning will become easier like this. But if you start learning through English, it will become difficult. Okay, so the question is Nimma hesaru enu? And the answer is Nanna hesaru Varun Anantha. Yeah, that is not there, Avikalp. It is there, but let's not go to that detail in this class. Okay, now next question is if you want to ask, how are you? Aap kaise hai? Then the translation is what is aap?
Nima.
ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ
ನಿಮ್ಮ
Neevu.
ನೀವು
ನೀವು.
Okay, I have not taught this. We learnt only few pronouns. But for this sentence, you can remember how are you is Neevu hege iddira. All
ನೀವು
of you
ಹೇಗೆ
repeat
ನೀವು
Neevu
ಹೇಗೆ
hege
ನೀವು
iddira.
ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ
ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ
ಹೇಗೆ
ನೀವು
ಇದ್ದೀರಾ
ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ
ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ
Yes,
ಓಕೆ
ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
Neevu hege iddira.
ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
Okay, so
So
here,
Idira is a translation there.
no, it's not translation for hey. You can just memorize this sentence for now. So Neevu is up, hege is how, but hidira is not hey. Okay, we'll come to that later. It will be too much if I explain technical things now. But for now, you can just remember this sentence. It is Neevu hege idira. Now the answer to that is I am good is ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ನಾನು ನಾನು
ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ
ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ನಾನು
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ
ಹೌ ಟು
ನಾನು
ಪ್ರೊನೌನ್ಸ್
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ.
Yes.
ಹೌ ಟು ಪ್ರೊನೌನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್
ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ
ನಾನು
ಇದ್ದೇನೆ.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ
So
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ
ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
there are
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ
two things
ಇದ್ದೀನಿ
here. One is idini is also correct, and whatever I have written here on the slide is iddene. Iddene is also correct. Okay. So you can use either of
ನಾನು
them.
ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ
Yes, ನಾನು
ನಾನು
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
Now let's say the other person also asks you. So how will he ask you? How are you? It's the same sentence.
ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
Correct. ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? Now, while answering to that question, you will say, I am also good or I am good too. And that is, ನಾನು ಸಹ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ನಾನು ಸಹ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
Yes.
ನಾನು
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ
ಸಹ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಸಹ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ನಾನು ಸಹ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ
I have heard people use Kuda also.
Yes. That also you can use. ಕೂಡ. ನಾನು ಕೂಡ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. Mala ma'am, I hear a lot of noise from your side. Please use headphone or you can be on mute.
ಓಕೆ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎಸಿ ಇಸ್ ಆನ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೈ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪುಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್
Okay. So, ನಾನು ಸಹ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. Okay. Is
ನಾನು ಸಹ
everything
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ
clear until now? Any questions? Any doubts?
ಸಹ ಕೂಡ
All good?
When do you say Saha and when do you say Tumba?
Tumba is very good. Saha is I am also good or I am good too. Okay. So now what we will do? Now we have something called practice time. What we will do in this? It's an activity. I'm muting all of you. So what I want all of you to do is there is an option called raise your hand in Google Meet. I want all of you to raise your hand. Whoever wants to participate in this activity, you have to raise your hand. Okay. I don't want anybody to unmute. Please be on mute. You can just raise your hand. Okay, now I can see the queue. I will go through one by one. First person is Avikalp. You can unmute yourself.
Hello, sir.
Hello. So we'll have the same conversation. What we'll do is, I will say the sentence in English. You have to tell me the sentence in Kannada. Okay. Hello.
Namaskar.
Once again.
Namaskar.
Namaskara.
Namaskara.
Yes. So namaskara. Good morning.
Uh,
Shubhodaya.
yeah,
Others, please don't speak, sir. I'll come to you. Okay. Shubhodaya. What is your name?
um, ನೀವು ಹೆಸರೇ
Okay. Wait.
ಏನು
We'll do something. What is your mother tongue, sir?
ಹಿಂದಿ
I'll say the sentence in English. You have to first tell me in Hindi and then in Kannada. Okay.
Okay.
So, what is your name?
आपका नाम क्या है
Hmm.
आपका ನೀವು ಹೆಸರೇ ಏನು
Nimma.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರೇ ಏನು
Hesaru.
ಹೆಸರು
It's not Hesare.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು
Yes, once again.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು
Perfect. Now, my name is Varun Anantha. You can say your name.
मेरा नाम अविकल्प है
Hmm.
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಅವಿಕಲ್ಪ
Perfect. Give a round of applause. That is perfect, sir. Now, next sentence. How are you?
आप कैसे हैं ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದಿ
Idira.
sorry I forgot
Idira.
can you please ಇದ್ದೀರಾ
Once again.
ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ
Perfect. I'm good.
मैं ठीक हूँ ನಾನು
Chennagi.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರಿ
Chennagi idini.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ
Yes, once again.
ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ
Now again, how are you? Sorry, yeah, how are you?
how are you आप कैसे हैं ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ
Okay, I am also good.
ನಾನು ಸಹ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ
Dini.
ಇದ್ದೀನಿ
Very good, sir. Give a round of applause to Avikalp. Wonderful, very good pronunciation. Now, next person is Ajit. Okay, how are you, Ajit? Long time.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so we will have the same conversation. I will say the sentence in English. You can say it in your mother tongue and then Kannada. Okay. First thing is, hi, good morning.
Hi, आप कैसे? Hi, good morning. Hindi में good.
Okay, fine, leave it. So, how will you say what is your name?
Uh, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
Okay, and the answer.
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಅಜಿತ್.
Okay, perfect. How are you?
ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
Perfect. I'm good.
ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
Very good. Again, how are you?
ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
I'm also good.
ನಾನು ಸಹ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
Very good, sir. Round of applause to Ajit. Perfect. Now, next person is Chandra Teja. Okay, Chandra Teja.
Hello, sir. Hi.
So, you know the order now. I will not say any sentence in English. All you need to do is, which is your mother tongue, sir?
Telugu, sir.
Telugu. Say the sentence in Telugu, then say the answer. You need to say, what is your name? My name is this. How are you? I am good. How are you? I am also good.
What is your name?
Telugu and then Kannada.
నీ పేరు ఏంటి? నీవు ಹೆಸರು ఏమి? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ఏమి? My name is Chandra. నా పేరు చంద్ర. ನಾನು ಹೆಸರು ಚಂದ್ರ.
Okay. ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು.
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಚಂದ್ರ.
Okay.
And what else, sir? Sorry.
How are you?
How are you? నువ్వు ఎలా ఉన్నావు? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನೀವು.
Sorry, I'm confusing between pronouns.
That's fine.
ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? I am good. నేను బాగున్నాను.
ನಾನು
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. I am also good. ನಾನು ಸಹ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
Very good, sir. Round of applause to Chandra Teja. Now, Mala ma'am, your turn. Same thing. You need to say these sentences in your mother tongue and in Kannada.
Okay. உன்னுடைய பெயர் என்னது? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
Very good.
என்னுடைய பெயர் மாலா. ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು மாலா. நீங்கள் எப்படி இருக்கிறீர்கள்? ನೀವು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
Correct.
நான் நன்றாக இருக்கிறேன். ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಕೂಡ ನನ್ರಾಗ இருக்கிறேன். ನಾನು ಸಹ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
Very good, ma'am. Round of applause to Mala ma'am.
Thank you.
Now next is Vanith and then Babaji. I want both of you to unmute. Vanith and Babaji.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು.
One second. So now what we will do is, so Babaji and just a minute. I'm just pinning you both. Okay, now, so Babaji sir, you need to start saying hi to ma'am. Ma'am will also say hi. Then usually you should ask what is your name. Ma'am will answer. She will ask what is your name. You need to answer. Then you can ask how are you, and she will answer. It's a simple conversation. You can start.
Yeah.
So we'll start in Kannada straight away.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, yeah. Namaskara, madam.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು.
ಶುಭೋದಯ.
ಶುಭೋದಯ.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ವನಿತ್ ಬಾಲಾ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಬಾಬಾಜಿ.
ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನೀವು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾನು ಸಹ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Very good, sir. Wonderful conversation. Give a big round of applause to both of them. Very fluent. Looks like you already know some Kannada. Okay. Now Surya and Vaishali. Same thing. You both can unmute yourself and you need to have the same conversation. Okay. Vanith, sorry, who are there? Surya and Vaishali. Yeah, Surya, you can start.
Namaskara.
You have to be a little louder, Surya. You want to take it later?
Namaskara.
Namaskara, sir.
Shubhodaya.
Shubhodaya. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ರವಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು?
ನಾನು ಹೆಸರು ವೈಶಾಲಿ.
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು
ವೈಶಾಲಿ.
Okay. How are you?
ನೀವು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
You don't want to ask him?
ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
Very good, sir. Very good. Okay, round of applause to both of them. Now, next is, you can go on mute. Now, next two are
ನಾನು ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
Janardhan and Vaishu. Janardhan and Vaishu. So I am Janardhan, you can start. And Vaishu, you can answer. Vaishu, are you there? You can unmute yourself.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay.
ಓಕೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಶುಭೋದಯ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸರ್, ಶುಭೋದಯ.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ವೈಷ್ಣವಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಜನಾರ್ದನ.
ನಿಮ್ಮ
ನೀವು
ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಹೇಗೆ?
ನೀವು?
ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾನು ಸಹ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Very good, sir. Okay, good job. Give a clap to both of them. And now next is Ajim and Sushil. Okay, Ajim and Sushil. Sushil, are you there? Okay, you're there. Ajim? Ajim, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, so you both can have the conversation. So Ajim, you can start.
ಶುಭೋದಯ.
ಶುಭೋದಯ ಸರ್, ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
You can ask his name, sir.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಸುಶೀಲ್ ಸಹಾನಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನಾನು ಹೆಸರು ಅಜೀಮ್.
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು.
ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಅಜೀಮ್.
Okay. How are you?
ನೀವು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾನು ಸಹ ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾನು ಸಹ
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಸರ್.
Okay, good job. Now let's go to Sushil and Abhishek. Sushil, you are done?
Yeah, already done, just done, sir.
Okay, Sushil, you are done. Now Abhishek and Kripa. Okay, Abhishek, you can start.
Abhishek, Sushil, you are done?
Hi, Namaskara sir, Shubhodaya.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಶುಭೋದಯ.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಕೈರಾ. ನಿನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಅಭಿಷೇಕ್. ನೀವು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನೀವು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾನು ಸಹ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Very good. Very good. Give a round of applause to both of them. And now next we have Kripa is done. Next Shivam and Rashmi. Okay, Shivam, you can start. Rashmi, you can answer.
So, Namaskara, Shubhodaya.
Rashmi, you can answer.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಶುಭೋದಯ.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಶಿವಂ ಮೌಲಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ರಶ್ಮಿ. ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ರಶ್ಮಿ.
ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನೀವು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ. Very good. Very good. Okay, good job both of you. Now next we have Pramod and Vimal. Okay, Pramod, you can start. Vimal, you can answer.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಪ್ರಮೋದ್ ಸರ್.
ಶುಭೋದಯ.
ಶುಭೋದಯ.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರೇನು?
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ವಿಮಲ್ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್. ನಿನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
It's 12 o'clock.
ನಾನು ಪ್ರಮೋದ್. ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಪ್ರಮೋದ್.
ನೀವು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನೀವು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾನು ಸಹ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Wonderful.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Good job. Good job. Okay. Now next we have Pratik. Pratik, you're done, right?
No, sir.
No. Okay. Pratik and Likita. So Pratik, you can start. Likita, you can answer. Try to turn on your video. Okay, Pratik, you can start. Likita, you can answer.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಶುಭೋದಯ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಶುಭೋದಯ.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
Huh? You should
ನಾನು
say your
ಹೆಸರು
name.
ಲಿಖಿತಾ.
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು.
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಲಿಖಿತಾ.
Yes.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಪ್ರತೀಕ್.
Okay.
ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನೀವು ಹೆಂಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ನೀವು ಹೆಂಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾನು ಸಹ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Very good, sir. Very good. Okay, give a round of applause to both Pratik and Likita. I see still around 6 to 7 people are there. Let's quickly finish. Manish and Saida. Manish, you can start. Saida, you can answer.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಶುಭೋದಯ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಶುಭೋದಯ.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಸೈಯದ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು?
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಮನೀಶ್. ನೀವು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗೇ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನೀವು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾನು ಸಹ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Wonderful.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Very good pronunciation. Okay, now before I continue to remaining people, I'll go through two more slides and then we'll come back. Okay. So now that we have practiced this entire simple conversation, you should be finding it easy now. See, the trick is, first thing is in understanding, second thing is in pronouncing it. We need to pronounce it as much as possible, then only you will learn the language. Otherwise, even if you know the words in your mind, you cannot speak up, you will not get that confidence. So whatever I teach, no matter what, I always make sure everybody practices. So the practice sessions are really important. I want all of you to actively participate in that, whether it is here or it is in my stage 1 course. Practice matters a lot. Okay, now the next thing is, how many of you have watched Kannada movies, or have you are you following Kannada movies? Only ads. Okay. Okay, let me reframe the question. Did you ever feel like watching good Kannada movies but don't know whom to ask or don't know where to find? Whenever you ask your friends, they will maybe say the same KGF, same Kantara, but nothing else. Anybody faced it anytime, or are you interested in finding the proper Kannada movies? Okay, Netflix suggests a couple. Netflix hardly has Kannada movies. Watch 2 Kannada movies. Okay. So from the day I have this app, almost often I was getting this question that people ask me, suggest some good Kannada movies. People were asking me suggest some good Kannada songs. How many of you are part of WhatsApp community? Okay, I see a lot of you are part of WhatsApp community. So those who are not part of the WhatsApp community, maybe I will post the link to that community in WhatsApp group right away. If you are not part of it, you can join. I just posted the link of WhatsApp community.
Sir,
Now,
WhatsApp community is yesterday what you started, correct?
no, that is WhatsApp group. There is a separate community which I just posted in the same group.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you can join that community. So a lot of people used to ask me to suggest good Kannada movies. And earlier in old version of the app, there was a separate entertainment section where there were movies, there were songs, there were comedy clips, trailers and all that. But then I removed it for some reason. So now recently I started one more thing, which is called handpicked Kannada movie recommendations. And where can you find them? You just have to go to the Learn Kannada SmartApp website, and there is a section called Kannada movie recommendations. So here I will put only the movies which I have watched. I will put only the movies which I have watched, and they are all the hand-picked movies with categories. So I have also posted. You can also filter it through categories, and you can watch whatever movie you want. So you just have to go to the learnkannadasmartapp.com and movie recommendations. So I'll just paste this link in the WhatsApp group as well so that you can use it later. So here you can directly click on that link. You can see all these marks, right? You can see watch on Hotstar, watch on Prime. So all the OTT links are also there. You just have to click it and it will directly take you to the movie. So you can watch it. Now, let's continue with the remaining people. We have next is Kishan Reddy and Samprita. Kishan, you can start. Samprita, you can answer.
Namaskara.
Your voice is not audible, Samprita.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸರ್.
ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
Samprita, we cannot hear you.
ನೀವು ಹೆಸರಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು
ನೀವು
ಏನು?
ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾನು ಸಹ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಕಿಶನ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು?
ನಿನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಸಂಪ್ರೇತ.
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು.
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಸಂಪ್ರೇತ.
Very good, man.
ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
You want to continue forever or what? Okay, thank you, Kishan and Samprita. Next, we have Manisha and Pranav. Manisha, you can start. Pranav, you can answer.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ಶುಭೋದಯ.
ಶುಭೋದಯ.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಪ್ರಣವ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಮನೀಷಾ.
ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನನ್ನ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಾ?
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನೀವು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾನು ಸಹ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
Very good.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Okay, thank you both of you. Now, Nisha and Lavanya. Nisha, you can start. Lavanya, you can answer.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Lavanya, you are on mute. Lavanya, are you there? Okay, looks like she is not there. Now we have Milind as well. Milind, you can join in. And Nisha, you can ask Milind.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಮೇಡಮ್. ನಾನು ಹೆಸರು ಮೇಡಮ್
ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ನಿಶಾ ಶರ್ಮಾ.
You can ask him. What is his name?
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಮಿಲಿಂದ್.
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು.
ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
and you can ask her.
Yeah. ಹ್ಮ್, ನಾನು
ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನೀವು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನನ್ ನಿಮ್ ನನ್ನ
ನಾನು ಸಹ
ನಾನು ಸಹ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. Very good. Okay, give a big round of applause to everyone. All of you pronounced it really, really well. Good job. Yeah, Vikalp, you have any question?
No, I mispressed.
Okay, awesome. So now let's quickly go to the next slide. So the next slide is a fun part where I want a selfie with all of you. So what we will do here is I will just stop presenting, and I want all of you to, whoever possible, please turn on your video. Okay. Okay, I want whoever possible, please turn on your video and give a good smile with a thumbs up, and I'll take a screenshot. So that's the new way of taking selfie. I'll tell you when. Let all of them turn on the video. Okay, is it done? Are we ready? Okay, yeah, give a big thumbs up with a big smile on your face, and let me quickly take a snapshot. Thank you. One more. Let's take one more. Big smile on your face and a thumbs up. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. So let's get back to the presentation. So now that we have completed almost half of the masterclass, how are you liking it? Are you finding any difficulties? Do you have any questions? Is it easy? All good? Okay, wonderful. I hope you're all enjoying your Sunday with this masterclass. Now what we will do is we will take a short break. Okay, this will be a break of 6 minutes. We will come back within 6 minutes. You can take a break and we will start again. Okay, I'll be starting music so that you know when it ends. And yeah, take this break. We'll be back soon.
கீத்து சங்கீத்து வருதானில்ல ஃபங்க்ஷனு கோலிய பார்த்து எல்லாரும் கேக்குறாங்க என்னப்பா நீ மெடிக்கல் ஷாப் லீவ் விடுவாரு 3 நாள் தண்ணி வாங்கி தரான் நான் லீவ் போட லீவ் போட்டுற மாட்டான்ப்பா கல்யாணத்துக்கு வருவேன்னு சொல்ல மாட்டான்
ஒரு 3 எதுக்கு வச்சிய ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் நிறைய வந்து போயிடுங்க அங்க சாப்பிட மட்டும் ஆல்காலடி கட் தொகை அப்படியே ஆல்காலடி வர அப்ப சாப்பிட என்ன கேட்கவே மாட்டான் அப்ப சாப்பிட்டது அப்படிதானா அப்படியே
Okay, we are back. Okay, we are back. Am I audible to all of you? Okay. So while we wait for others to come back, let's quickly repeat the words we learned. I'll only repeat, you can only listen to them. The first word we learned was hello, which is namaskara. Good morning, shubhodaya. I is nanu. You is neenu. My is nanna. And your is ninna. Our is namma. And your is nimma. Name is hesaru. What is enu. And thank you is ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. Okay. Any questions or any doubts so far?
Sir, when to use Neenu and Neevu?
Neenu is singular. Neevu is with respect.
With respect.
Yeah. Okay. So now let's continue. Now that we have learned the thumb rule, we also learned a few words. We also learned few interesting facts. I would like to give you a small story now. I don't know whether there is any Satish here, but it's a random name. I'll tell you the story of Satish. So the story is Satish was somebody who was born and brought up in Nashik, Maharashtra. So he learned his schooling entirely over there. His schooling was in Maharashtra completely. He was obviously very fluent in Maharashtra and he knew Hindi as well. And he completed his engineering as well in Maharashtra. Then he gets a job in Bangalore. So he comes to Bangalore for job. So entire his life he knew only Marathi, Hindi and English. So now, of course, he comes to Karnataka and Kannada is completely new language which he probably never even heard of. Okay, so he comes to Bangalore. He will go start working here. He'll be going to his office where mostly English is spoken. So he never felt like he had to learn Kannada. He continues his work and he comes back to his PG where again no Kannada was required because he hardly was talking to anyone outside. The food was in PG. He was working in the company. So it was all fine, well and good. But after a couple of years, he felt like he should understand the okay, yeah. He is from my native. I'm also from Nashik. Oh, okay, Milind. Okay, so after a couple of years, he felt like he's staying here for a couple of years. Now he should at least understand what people speak outside. It's not about learning the language. He feels like, okay, at least he should understand what people speak. He will have some friends in his office who will speak in Kannada with each other. Then he feels like at least he should understand what they are speaking. Then he will slowly start observing, he will slowly start consuming the Kannada. First thing he does is whenever wherever possible, he'll try to consume Kannada. For example, he'll start listening to Kannada FM stations now and then. And whenever he is free, he is driving, he will listen to the FM stations. And whenever people are speaking outside, earlier he was not even giving attention. Now he was trying to understand what they are speaking. It's not about hearing it. He was just trying to make out what people are speaking. And he'll also buy a book, learn Kannada in 30 days through Hindi or whatever. He'll buy a book and start learning that as well. But then even after a few months of doing this, he will still not be able to speak Kannada. Then he will start watching Kannada movies. He will ask his friends or he will just follow the Kannada movies. Whatever movie is good, he will start watching Kannada movie as well. Whenever he is having time, he will watch Instagram reels. He will find some good Kannada content creators. He will watch Kannada reels as well. But then still he was not able to speak Kannada. Okay. And then eventually, after this continues for a few months, then he will goes to his colleague who is a Kannadiga and he tells him he's pretty serious about learning Kannada and he wants to learn. So he asks his colleague. Then the colleague will start teaching him sentence by sentence every now and then, like let's go to lunch, let's go to coffee, how are you, how is the work, is that done? Few small sentences he'll start speaking. Then after that, he used to go to, let's say, one coffee shop somewhere, and the next day, instead of asking him a cup chai, he'll say 1 cup tea kodi. The tea guy was surprised to see this. So then he starts responding, "Oh, Anna Kannada matarta idira." And now this guy is not understanding what he is saying. With excitement, he spoke one sentence, but the response he was not able to understand. But still, he continues to speak Kannada. He tells that guy also that he is just trying to learn Kannada. So this continues for some time. Slowly, he will get the confidence in speaking broken Kannada. It's not proper Kannada. It's not grammatical Kannada. It's a broken Kannada. He'll start speaking broken Kannada, and eventually, he will get more confidence, and his Kannada continued improving. Okay. So now, after getting a good grip on the language, he will start attending Kannada cultural events. He will go to Kannada, major events happen in Bangalore, right? It could be that Mango Utsava or Kadalekai Parishe or Bangalore Karaga, so many things. So they will go to, he will start attending them as well. So eventually, after a few years, after a couple of years, he will be speaking like a native Kannadiga, and he started feeling like Bangalore like his home, because he can speak to anyone and everyone around him. Even if he go to remote place in Karnataka, he can still speak to those people. It's not like he'll check the Google Maps, go to the famous tourist place and come back. No, he will start speaking to people. So that's a different experience. So that's how he started from, just listening to Kannada words here and there, to consuming Kannada, to speaking broken Kannada, to become fluent and then become one among the others. I see Chandra saying story of mine. Yeah, so next, that's what I wanted to hear. Let's not waste too much time. But if anybody, is there anybody who wants to share your journey? Like, when did you feel like you should learn Kannada? What was that moment? For few people, it is work. For few people, it is kids. It's different situation for a lot of people. So, anybody want to share your experience on when did you feel like this is the time I should learn Kannada? Anybody? Yeah, go ahead, Ajit.
Yeah, so I was going through a street in our car with my family,
Okay.
and we had a small accident with it was a kind of village passed through, and we had a very small minor accident with auto wala, and all of them started. She gathered few people, and they all started talking in Kannada, and we were helpless because nobody could speak Kannada, and that is where I realized that it's time we should start learning Kannada, because it was very difficult for us to manage that time.
Okay. Okay. Anybody else? Yeah, Sonia, you want to share your experience?
Yes, yes. Can I share, sir?
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Yes, sir. I moved to Bangalore 5 years before, and I personally feel that I must learn the language of the state, because it's like giving my respect to the state wherein I breathe, I eat, the soil of this state, I live here. So I have high regards for the language of the state, and I earnestly want to learn.
Wonderful, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, who else? Avikalp.
Hi. Hi. So, 10 years ago, I'm a IT worker, work in computer science, machine learning, and I've been working in natural language processing for more than 10 years. I've learned a lot of linguistics. I understand a lot about languages, but like, I know how hard it is to learn a language. I've been living in Bangalore for around 10 years also for now. And every time I was able to get around learning Kannada by doing something. So, for example, I had a maid earlier who used to speak only Kannada, no other language. I used to talk to her using sign language, and I'll show her like images on my computer to communicate with her, but I would still not learn Kannada. I was working at that time with Porikaramikas, but I still did not learn Kannada. I found a way to work around it without having to learn the language. But very recently, just a couple of months back, I decided that I wanted to do something about the local businesses here. So the thing is that Bangalore is called the Silicon Valley of India, but the experiences that you see in the city are not that different from any other major city in the country, right? So I thought that I should fix that, and I started working on it. And then I created a website, and I asked the translation AI translation to convert it into Kannada. I showed it to a native person who also spoke English. And he told me, dude, this looks like you have written a book. Nobody talks like this. And I felt that now I'm kind of facing this, like, it's not just about translation, it's about being native. It's about understanding how people say things, how they feel about different words. So just like in Hindi or English, like the same word can have different connotations, and you can only understand that when you use it with the people. So that's when I, just last week decided that I should now, like, it's about time that I should learn Kannada.
Okay, interesting. I had seen your response on the registration form as well. I saw that ChatGPT or Perplexity suggested you to try this app. Okay, okay.
I discovered the app through that. So I asked Perplexity, like, what is the best way to learn? And it suggested your app.
Wonderful. Okay, nice to hear your story as well. Anybody else? Vaishali?
Yeah, hello, sir. Actually, in my society, there are groups of ladies who talk among themselves, and I'm not able to talk to them because of the language barrier. They all speak Kannada. And then my maid, who is Telugu, but when she came to Karnataka, she learned Kannada. And when she came to work at my place, she didn't know Hindi. And my native language is Hindi, mother tongue is Hindi. And uh, initially we talked only through the sign language, but she learned Hindi. And I was like, she learned Hindi, she learned Kannada, although she is Telugu, and I couldn't learn even Kannada even after staying here for 5 years. So that was my thing to learn.
Okay, interesting. Okay, I see a few more people raising hands. We'll speak to you as well in some time. I want to tell you one story. This was very heart-touching story. You know, actually, a couple, they are old age couple. They are born and brought up in Karnataka. They are Kannadigas. I don't know whether how true this story is. I read it somewhere. And they stay alone. Their kids stay in outside country somewhere. So they stay in Karnataka. And one day something happens to the man. So they both go to the hospital. Unfortunately, most of the doctors in that big hospital was speaking either English or Hindi. They were not speaking Kannada. And this lady was not able to communicate properly what is happening to him. And so that story did not end well, but that when you hear this, right, some people who have born and brought up and completely grown in a state who is not able to communicate in their own state, in their own motherland, in their own language, that hurts a lot. I had one more story where somebody from very small town or village, they come to a city, Bangalore city like that, and they are not able to read any of the shop names because everything is in English. They cannot read, and many times my dad also asked me this question. Whenever some order comes to my hometown, he picks up the parcel. Sometimes they reschedule, sometimes they delay. All the communication will happen in English. So he always asks me, like, they all only speak English. How will I answer? You take everything, whatever you do it. Whenever the parcel comes, you call me, I'll take the parcel. So what I feel is the communication is really, really important, and the language is important, especially if language for people, language is not just a language, right? It's an emotion. That's how they think, that's how they breathe, that's what they know. So right now these days we know English, we know Hindi, we know Kannada, we know regional languages, we can manage. But people who are from the previous generation, they know only one language. So I think language is very, very important, and it's very emotional. Whenever we speak in their language with them, that charm in their eyes will give you a lot of happiness. It gives happiness to them as well, it gives you as well a lot of satisfaction. So yeah, we'll come back to the sharing experiences again. Shrikant, Shivam, and Pramod. One more. We'll get back to that. So now that I have told you the story of Satish, how he, Malaman, please be on mute. So how he moves from Maharashtra, knowing only Marathi and Hindi, to Bangalore, manages somehow and then tries to learn Kannada and goes to a stage where he is able to attend all the local events and even go to any remote place and speak to people. This is the story of Satish. Now, if you observe, there are four important patterns here. I'll ask one more question before that. Did any of you try to learn Kannada for some time, then gave a break, maybe 6 months, 1 year, then try to learn again, but found it you are in the same stage? Okay, I see Abhishek. Anybody else? Vaishu, okay. Ajim. Okay, any of you want to share your experience, like why did you stop and how was it to start again and how did you feel that time?
Yeah, I would like to share. So, Varun, I started long time back, almost 6, 7 years back, and I still have a good vocabulary.
Okay.
The problem I find is, because being in IT industry, it's very difficult to find people whom I can talk to in Kannada, even in office mostly. And we don't usually go outside like talking to vendors and all. This is time of online vendor and all, right? So I don't find a playground to practice, and that has been my major problem.
Okay.
So I can confidently say that I have a good vocabulary, but I lack practice, lot which is needed to to be fluent.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's the problem. So I left in between, and then because of only this app kept me alive, I would say. So practicing, but again, I can't practice outside. So just learning by app itself is not enough.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah, so I can go, Varun. This Shrikant here.
Yeah, Shrikant.
So I was there in Bangalore for since 2014, and many times, when I was there. So initially, as everyone mentioned, that I never felt of learning Kannada here because, yeah, fortunately or unfortunately, either way, I would say, people here know all the South Indian languages. So any vendor, anyone, they know Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Hindi, and I'm a Teluguite, right? So I never felt any the requirement as such to learn as such, right? Because so they were learning, right? But for some reason I was having that guilt feeling, right? That how come, and I think someone already mentioned that how come that that those guys are learning our languages, but but this is our karma bhumi, right? And still, and if I'm not spending, that much effort to respect, uh, this culture here by learning that very basic language, that's not really good, right? So I tried multiple. So there was one app called as Language Curry, which had all the Indian languages. I through that and whatever vocabulary I know, and if you see in the WhatsApp channel also your group as well, that's how I came to know that what I remember from Language Curry.
Okay.
But now that app is no more. It's actually got decommissioned, I believe. And then I was just searching that here, and recently I just got into one Kannada group. So we have in a society, and we were going a trip. So they were very inclusive. Definitely, they were talking in Hindi and common languages. But then I felt that it's actually good. The communication it should not be the barrier for anything, right? And it makes more sense if I learn Kannada. It will make my job very very easy, and I can talk with them very very openly. Though I can talk in English, Hindi, Telugu, and all that stuff, but it will not give that real vibe of of when you talk with the local language, and it's not only with Kannada, right? Wherever you go, so wherever we are in that state, we should know that language. That's my mantra always.
Yeah.
And then I was exploring the same thing. I was using ChatGPT. I found a couple of apps, and with that one of app like your app came into picture. I just started exploring that, and I was just learning casually. I was just learning the app. All of a sudden, I thought that there was one WhatsApp group, and it was created. So this was very creative. So the other apps are like they will just give you a platform of app. You just learn the vocabulary and practice, right? But when you this innovation which you brought it down, I'll really give a kudos to you of creating a WhatsApp group, a speaking group, one WhatsApp group, or chatting, one WhatsApp group, right? So you have a defined purpose, right? Either speaking or for music, you have one WhatsApp group. That gives a very very clear and structured, pattern. So kudos to you for that. I'll definitely go with that. Yeah, so that's how the experience has been. So let's see how that goes.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for sharing. So, like you see, everybody has their own stages of learning the language, right? It could be Kannada or any other language for that matter. So, I have this LACE framework which we'll go through right now, which will help us understand which stage we are in. Because whenever you learn a language, mostly what I see in people is they try to learn the language. They spend like maybe 3 months, 4 months, and then they stop because either they find it difficult or their priority changes in life. Somehow they get busy and they stop. They'll come back after 6 months or 1 year, and again they start to learn. Again they will spend 1 or 2 months. Again they will stop. But then at the end, when you ask them, what they say is, "Hey, I tried many times. I'm not able to learn. I spent so many months. I'm not able to speak." So that's the thing that I always hear. So I want everyone to understand which stage of learning they are in. So let's go through this LACE framework first, and then I'll tell you more about it. The first stage, the stage L, is called the stage of foundation. It is called learn. So here you will just become familiar with the language. What does that mean? If I speak four languages with you, Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, you should be able to identify which one is Kannada. That is called familiarity. Because most of them, those who come from the northern part of the country who come to Bangalore, whenever you speak Telugu with them, they'll still say it is Kannada. You speak Tamil, they'll say it is Telugu. You will speak Malayalam, they'll say Tamil. So they will not be even familiar with the language. So first stage is to become familiar with the language. If you hear three languages, you should be able to figure out which one is Kannada. Okay, and you can do it through lot of things. This is like the first stage, whether you start to learn through book, whether you start to learn through app, anything. This is the beginning stage. Then comes the stage A, which is called stage of immersion. It is absorb. A is absorb. This is called stage of immersion. This is where you have to consume lot of Kannada. You will not speak, you will only consume Kannada. And how do you consume Kannada? You switch on FM stations of Kannada, you listen to Kannada song, you watch Kannada musics, you watch Kannada reels, you watch Kannada news channels, or probably even watch cricket in Kannada commentary. These days, Kannada commentary is also getting a lot of traction in Karnataka. So you can try watching Kannada, like right now IPL is going on. Maybe spend some 5-10 minutes watching Kannada commentary because they use a lot of English words as well and they use Kannada. So it's very easy for you to absorb the language. It will not you will not find it difficult. So this is called stage of immersion. You will absorb as much Kannada as you can. Next comes the stage 3, which is stage of conversation. C is connect. This is called stage of conversation. This is where people will start speaking Kannada. This is the most difficult part. This is the most challenging part. Here you don't speak grammatical Kannada. You will not speak like a native Kannadiga. You will just speak broken Kannada. It will have mistakes. You will make a lot of mistakes. It will not be correct. You will use a lot of English in between, but you will speak Kannada. This is called stage of conversation. Broken Kannada is absolutely fine. You should start speaking broken Kannada. People will love your broken Kannada. They will smile at your broken Kannada. You should do that. And one more important thing is whoever you are trying to speak to, whether he is your friend, colleague, maid, whatever, you tell them clearly, hey, I want to learn Kannada and I'm serious about it. You cannot just start speaking Kannada because people will think, okay, maybe he's trying few sentences. But if you are serious about learning this language, you should first convey it to people, whoever you know. Tell them clearly, you tell them, hey, I want to learn Kannada. I am trying this app, I am trying this course, and I want to start speaking with you. You find one person, and that is enough. You find one right person. So, this is called stage 3. Then comes the stage 4, which is stage of expansion. This is called expand. This is where we heard it in the story as well. Satish started attending Kannada cultural events. He started going to a lot of cultural events within the state. So this is where you expand your knowledge like a native Kannadiga and you will start speaking like a native Kannadiga. Now what I want you to think is you should first know which stage you are in. Whether you are in stage 1 where you can just identify what is Kannada, whether you are in stage 2 where you are consuming a lot of Kannada but you cannot speak, whether you was in stage 3 where you can speak broken Kannada but it is not correct and you are trying to improve, or whether you are in stage 4 where you can speak fluent Kannada. These are the 4 stages. Now the thing you should understand is, if you are in stage 2 until you go to stage 3, even if you take a break of 2 years and come back, you will still be in stage 2. You cannot complain that I still cannot speak because I spent 2 years. No, you are still in stage 2. You cannot speak. Your goal should be to reach the next stage, and not the amount of time you spend learning it. Okay. A 5th standard student cannot come and complain saying I don't understand 7th standard syllabus. Obviously, he cannot understand 7th standard syllabus because he is not in 7th standard. He is still in 5th standard. So you should know which stage you are in. Based on that, you should plan your Kannada learning. Okay. Is it clear? So now I want you to tell me, can you use the chat box and tell me which stage do you think you are in, whether it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I see 1, learn. Okay, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3. People on YouTube also, you can use the chat box. I hope you are all able to hear me. 2, 2, 3, 1.5, between 2 and 3. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so basically you should understand which stage you are in. That is very, very important. Okay, if you have anything to ask, please raise your hand. Don't unmute yourself if there is noise around you. So these are all the 4 stages that you should know. Always try to go to the next stage. That should be your goal. Okay. That North Indian who might confuse between Kannada and Tulu and Telugu. Exactly. That happens. So once you start consuming a lot of Kannada and start speaking broken Kannada, that will be gone. Otherwise it happens. It's common for a lot of people who come from North. Okay. Wonderful. I can see people in YouTube also replying, learn. Stage 1, I am in stage 3. Very good. So now that you know which stage you are in, you can start working on going to the next stage. Okay, earlier this class, we learned few words. I would like to quickly repeat before going to the trick to remember that. What is I?
Nanu.
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 What is you?
Nanu.
Ninu.
Nenu.
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 Nino.
Ninu.
What is our?
Nama.
Namma.
Nama.
Namma.
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 Nama.
What is your?
Namma.
Ninna.
Nimma.
Nimma.
Ninna.
Nimma.
Ninna.
Nimma.
Nimma. Very good. Now
Evo.
what is my?
Nanna.
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 And your singular?
Ninna.
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 Nina.
Ninna.
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 So now here most of the people will get confused between these pronouns. You guys can go on mute again. So most of the people will feel confused between these pronouns. So now how to clearly remember which one is what? So the simple trick is, if the word is starting with na, it is first person. For example, nanu, nanna, namma. This is all first person. This is about me or us. Okay. If it starts with na, it is first person. If it starts with ni, if it starts with you, it is second person. It is Ninu, Nimma, Nivu. Okay, these are all second person. Now there is third person. In third person, there are 2 categories. One is far, one is near. Just like in Hindi also you have wo and ye, right? Similarly, here also far and near. If it is far, it starts with ava. Okay. If it starts with, if it's far, it is ava, and if it's near, it is iva. So you need to remember this rule. If the word is starting with na, it is first person. If the word is starting with ni, it is second person. If the word is starting with ava, it is third person for. If the word is starting with iva, it is third person near. Okay, is this clear?
What is third person near?
Iva.
No example.
Ivanu. Avanu, Ivanu.
Okay.
Like in Hindi, yaha or vaha. Yaha is near, vaha is far. Somebody who is far.
Got it.
Yes, exactly. Okay, this is the simple trick which you can remember.
Sir, share some more tricks, please.
Yes, ma'am, there are a lot of tricks waiting for you in stage 1 course. I cannot share everything in 3 hours.
I know, but just some shortcuts, please.
This is the shortcut for first person. Since we haven't learned second, third person pronouns, tenses and all, I cannot give you tricks. It doesn't make sense. First we should learn the words, then only we can understand the tricks. Okay. Now, before going to learn few more words, I want to share one more interesting fact about Kannada. How many of you have heard about this person called Vinoba Bhave?
We have heard.
We have heard, right? A famous personality in Indian history, and he has called the Kannada script as the queen of the world scripts, which means Vishwada Lipigala Rani. And why has he called that? So he has called Kannada language as the queen of the world scripts because of the grammar, because of the structure, because of the way we write letters, because of the literary heritage, lot of reasons. Again, one more interesting fact to know, it has got this, I can say award, or I can say some name saying Queen of the World Scripts for Kannada literature. You can read more about it if you are interested. So now what we will do, we will learn few more words, and we will continue learning one more conversation. Okay. So now, where is L.E.? All of you repeat, L.E.
L.E.
L.E. Okay, somebody is asking on YouTube how to join stage 1 course and WhatsApp group. Sir, I have shared WhatsApp group link in the chat above. You can check the chat. And regarding the course, I will give the details at the end of this masterclass. Okay, where is L.E.?
L.E.
House is Mane.
Mane.
House is Mane. Please is Dayavittu.
Dayavittu.
Again, people don't really say Dayavittu, people will say please only, but you can just know the translation. And if you want to say,
in the metro it
yes,
says
yes,
Dayavittu.
correct, Dayavittu Duranilli. Okay. So
In phone
Dayavittu is please.
also we hear that the phone line is busy and
Dayavittu Punaha Kare Madi. Yeah. So that is Dayavittu. Please is Dayavittu Krupaya. Now come is with respect. If you want to say come, it is Banni.
Bunny. 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 Barla.
Banni.
Bunny.
Bunny is with respect. You are asking somebody to come. So let's quickly repeat the words. What is where?
Ellie.
Ellie. What is house?
Money.
What is please?
Dayavittu.
Dayavittu. What is come?
Bunny.
Very good. Very good. Okay, before starting the next conversation, I'll share one more fact. I think already mentioned it, saying classical language status. So what is this classical language status? It's not given to all the languages. It is given based on particular criteria. Now, I want you to tell me or guess whatever, how many languages in India do you think are having classical language status?
No idea.
Tamil is a classical language status.
27 are like those are classified languages in India.
Yes. Okay, Maulindra is saying 11, Avikal 20. Okay, so Kannada, first come to the fact, Kannada is one of the officially recognized classical language, and it was done in different years. For example, I have written here in Tamil, in 2004, Tamil was the first language to get it. In 2005, Sanskrit. In 2008, Kannada, Telugu, Malayalam and Odia. 2024, Assamese, Bengali, Marathi, Pali and Prakrit. So in total, It's 11 languages have got the classical language status, and it is given based on the certain criteria. That criteria also changes every year. The government has the right to modify the criteria. You can go through Wikipedia is having a lot of details if you are interested. They have explained what made them choose these languages. Okay, so the thing to know is Kannada is also one of the officially recognized classical languages of the country. Now let's get back to the conversation. So we learned where is L.E. and house is Mane. Now let's frame a sentence. If you want to say where is your house, आपका घर
ನಿಮ್ಮ
कहाँ
ಮನೆ
है?
ಎಲ್ಲಿ?
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ?
ಇದೆ.
So all of
ನಿಮ್ಮ
you
ಮನೆ
repeat.
ಎಲ್ಲಿ
ನಿಮ್ಮ
ಇದೆ?
ಮನೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ?
ಮನೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ?
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ?
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ
ನಿಮ್ಮ
ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ?
ಮನೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ?
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ?
ಮನೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ?
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ?
ನಿಮ್ಮ
ನಿಮ್ಮ
ಮನೆ.
ಮನೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ?
Correct. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ
ನಿಮ್ಮ
ಇದೆ?
ಮನೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ?
Now let's see how to answer to this question. If you want to say our house is in Bengaluru, ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ
ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ
ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ.
ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು
ನಮ್ಮ
ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ಮನೆ
ಇದೆ.
ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ
ನಮ್ಮ
ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು
ಮನೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ.
ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು
ನಮ್ಮ
ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ಮನೆ
ಇದೆ.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ.
ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮನೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ.
ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ? ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. How will you say our house is in Whitefield?
ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ
ನಮ್ಮ
ನಮ್ಮ
ಮನೆ
ಮನೆ ವೈಟ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ.
ನಮ್ಮ
ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ವೈಟ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್
ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ನಮ್ಮ
ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ಮನೆ
ಇದೆ.
ನಮ್ಮ
ವೈಟ್
ಮನೆ
ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ.
ಕೆಂಗೇರಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ.
Correct. ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ Whitefield ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. So how will you say our house is in Prestige City?
ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ
ನಮ್ಮ
ಪ್ರೆಸ್ಟೀಜ್
ಮನೆ
ಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ
ಪ್ರೆಸ್ಟೀಜ್
ಇದೆ.
ಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ.
Yes, very
ನಮ್ಮ
good.
ಮನೆ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ಟೀಜ್ ಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ.
So similarly, if you want to say our house is in Tower A, ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ Tower A ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. Our house is in 11th floor. ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ 11th floor ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. So you can change the sentence however you want. Now,
Varun, I have a quick question. Sorry. So why we are using Ali here? Ali is there, right? It's for far thing, right? So let's say if you are saying, you
that
know,
is
I
also
stay in
Ali.
Bangalore.
That is also Ali, but if you want to say something called in or at, then also you can say Ali.
So is it a mandatory or can we skip Ali and we can stay?
You cannot skip it. You need to use it.
Oh.
You cannot say ನನ್ನ ಮನೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಇದೆ. No, you have to say ನನ್ನ ಮನೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. And
So that
Maulindra.
means it's a preposition. Preposition in.
Correct. And Maulindra is asking when to use Nalli and Dalli. Sir, that's again a grammatical concept. I am trying to keep it simple now for everyone. That will be explained during the structured class. Okay. So Ali is something which when you can use with any word. So now if you want to ask somebody, please come to my house or please come to our house, it is ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು
ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಬನ್ನಿ.
ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ.
ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ.
ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ.
ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ.
You should say ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ.
ಮನೆಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ.
Okay.
ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ.
You cannot say please come our house. You have to say please come to our house. So it is ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ.
ಮನೆಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ.
Let's learn one more word. If you want to say sure, it is ಖಂಡಿತ. Sure is ಖಂಡಿತ. So if you want to say sure, you will say ಖಂಡಿತ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು or thank you.
ಖಂಡಿತ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಖಂಡಿತ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Okay. So now that we have learned lot of words and lot of sentences, what I'll do is I'll quickly give you few words and sentences. You need to tell me the translation. How will you say what is your name?
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
My name is Varun
ನಿಮ್ಮ
Anantha.
ಹೆಸರು ಏನು?
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಮಾಲಾ.
ನನ್ನ
ಹೆಸರು
ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಅಜಯ್.
How are you?
ನೀವು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
I am good.
ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ
Where is your house?
ನಿಮ್ಮ
ಮನೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ
ನೀವು
ಇದೆ?
ಮನೆ ನೀವು ಮನೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ?
Our house is in our house is in Belandur.
ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ.
ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ
ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ.
ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ.
Please come to our home.
ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು
ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ.
ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಬನ್ನಿ.
ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ.
ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ.
Sure, thank you.
ಖಂಡಿತ
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಖಂಡಿತ
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Very nice. Wonderful.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Okay, now we have learned few simple conversations as well to start with a person you know. So now I will quickly ask you a few questions related to what we learned. Now, what is the thumb rule in learning Kannada?
Use your own
Learn through mother tongue.
tongue.
Learning Kannada through mother tongue.
Kannada through your mother tongue.
Yes. So even if you are learning through Learn Kannada SmartApp, you can go to your profile. You can change the language to your mother tongue. The app supports 8 Indian languages, 8 languages in total, including Kannada, Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, Marathi, Gujarati. So you can select your language and continue learning through your language on Learn Kannada app as well. Now, can anybody tell me at least 2 reasons why should we learn through Indian language?
Same language structure. So the subject, object, verb.
So our Indian languages have a uniform grammatical pattern.
1 o'clock.
Okay.
But English, the grammatical pattern of English is actually not that organized as our Indian languages are.
Okay. Any other
The
reason?
use of prepositions vary from English to mother tongue in India.
Correct. Perfect. What else?
There are structural similarities.
Correct.
Yes, right.
Yes.
All Indian languages have something uniform.
And there is also a agreement between verb and the subject in Indian languages, which changes based on the gender, which is not there in English. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Now, so tell me 2 unique facts about Kannada, which I told in the session.
We should learn
2000 years
Kannada
old.
through our mother tongue.
Kannada is one of the 11 classical languages of India.
It is called
The
the
script is called the queen of all world scripts.
Okay. Queen of world scripts. It is having more than 2000 years of history. And it is one of the 11 classical Indian languages. Yes, yes.
Official language of India, one of the official language.
Very good. So how many letters there in Kannada alphabet?
49.
49.
49. What is the framework that we learned to understand which stage we are in?
Yes.
L.A.C.E framework.
4 stages.
What is L?
Learn, absorb, connect, and expand.
Learn.
Learn, absorb,
Learn, absorb, connect.
expand.
Expand. So learn is the stage of foundation. Absorb is the stage of immersion. Connect is the stage of conversation. Expand is the stage of expansion. Okay. And now we learned a lot of translations as well. Okay, now I want to ask you all, you are already having a lot of questions. So how many of you want to learn more? I'm pretty sure all of you will say yes.
Yes, I want to learn 100%, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good to know. So now that we have come to almost 70-80% of the masterclass. So you have learned, you have got the Kickstarter to continue your learning. If you can always continue to learning on your own. So if you are planning to learn on your own, you can maybe stop this masterclass at this stage. You can quit and get back your time, because I'll be sharing details about the course right now. So those who are interested to know about the course, you can stay back. And those who are not really interested, you don't have to waste time here. You can definitely quit and get back your time of half an hour. I'll be sharing 2 things now. One is related to details of the course. Second thing is I'll also explaining features of the Learn Kannada SmartApp for those who are interested. Okay, there are 2 things remaining, but related to the content of the masterclass, I have completed all of it. You need to remember all these things, whether it is thumb rule, whether it is L.A.C.E framework, that story, and all these translations. Again, so if you want to know more, you can stay back. Otherwise, you are free to quit, and thank you to them. If you have any questions, of course, you can always direct message me on WhatsApp or in the WhatsApp group. Okay, now coming to the stage 1 course. So this course will be starting from May 4th. Okay, like you see on the screen, it starts from May 4th. There will be 10 sessions. Each session will be go around 90 minutes. And there are two batches. One is weekday batch, one is weekend batch. So if you want to attend during the weekdays, it will be on Monday and Thursday. It will be evening time after office hours. It starts around 7:30 in the evening to 8:30, 8:45. And in the weekend, it will be at the same time 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock, 12:30. So there are two batches, weekday batch and weekend batch. It is starting from May 4th. May 4th for weekday batch, May 9th for weekend batch. And I will be your personal tutor. I will not ask anybody else to teach you. You have already seen my teaching style. This is how it will be, probably even more effective in the structured lesson. But I'll be teaching, I'll be taking the personal classes. And now I'll give you more details about the course. What all this course will contain. First thing is, of course, like I said, it will be personally trained by Varun Anantha, and you already know me, what I have done and why I am teaching these things. I did not give a brief introduction about me. I just explained my name, but maybe I'll give introduction during my course. But for now, you can just know that I am the creator of this Learn Kannada SmartApp, and I have single-handedly built this. I don't have a team. Whatever you see anywhere, even if it's a reply on WhatsApp, it's by me. I am doing it everything from WhatsApp to Instagram to this course, masterclass, app development, everything I am doing single-handedly along with my private job. It's not like this is my full-time job. I am doing this purely to help people learn Kannada the right way, and I don't want anybody to struggle to learn this language. So that's about it. I will be your personal trainer for spoken Kannada. And second thing is very important thing to know is it's an app integrated learning. It is not some course where you attend 1 hour of training and you go home. No, it's an app integrated training. That means there will be assignments for you to complete on the app. There will be tests conducted in every class on the app. So basically for everything, it's a completely tightly coupled with the Learn Kannada Smart app. So it's not just 1 hour of learning. We will meet only 10 sessions, but apart from that, even outside that, there will be a lot of learning through the Learn Kannada Smart app, and it's all very structured way. And next thing is the pronunciation. You just saw even in this masterclass, I made sure everyone do their pronunciation. It is very important to learn the language through pronunciation, not through theory, not through videos, not by listening. You have to speak up. One more important thing to know is in this stage 1 course, I will have something called Speak and Shine challenges. Those were part of the WhatsApp community 1. The second community is the recent one. Those were part of the first community. They have seen people submitting their video assignments. So there will be a lot of video assignments where you have to speak Kannada sentences based on your learning during the class. That will also be there. And you will have interactive quizzes every day. Based on whatever you learn on day 1, day 2, there will be one small test. Okay. And also there will be exciting competitions. There will be one final test as well. And all of you will get certificate based on which package you choose. I'll come to the packages soon. So there will be two competitions. One is consistent app learner. The another one is quiz champion. So there will be two awards as well. You will get medals, you will get certificates, you will get trophies, you will get a lot of things. It will be a lot of fun activity. And like I said, you will get it will be rewarding for the top performers during the class. So these are all the things that will be included in the stage 1 Kannada course. Anybody having any question?
Sir, alongside, I want to practice writing Kannada alphabet. Is it possible?
It is possible. The app already has that feature. Right now also, you can directly go to the Learn Kannada Smart app, go to grammar, click on alphabet. You have on-screen animation with scribble pad to practice on phone itself.
Where, sir? Please guide once again.
It's there on the Learn Kannada Smart app.
Okay.
You need to go to the Learn section and then grammar and then alphabet.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay, any other question?
So through this app, whether through this course, whether we will be able to make full conversations, or is it like we will be learning only the basic wordings and also the grammar?
So like I said, this is the stage one, which is for the absolute beginners. And by the end of this course, this will be my 7th batch. Like I said, Instagram name is Learn Kannada SmartApp, sir. So this is the 6th and 7th batch that I'll be conducting. What I have seen in these last 5 batches is I have seen people who started speaking fluently also. I have seen people who just speak broken Kannada also, and I have seen people who don't speak also. So what does that convey? That conveys the course has this capability to make you speak Kannada. Only thing is, from your side, you need to make sure you give your 100%. You need to complete all the assignments. You need to participate in all the pronunciation activities. You need to be proactively attend all the 10 sessions, and you need to take the notes all the time. So if you do it all, and if you give your 100%, then I'm pretty sure you will start speaking at least broken Kannada.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and also one more thing I'll tell you. See, all these WhatsApp communities, right? They are all very open. You have people in those groups who have already taken this course. You can openly chat there. You can maybe put up a question. Whoever has attended this stage one, do you recommend this? I hope they will answer. So that also you can do. That community is always open. Okay, now coming to the ways to register to this course. No, forget this date. I did not change it. This was the previous one. So this is starting from the May, like I said, and there are 3 ways to register to this same course. First one is the basic package, where you will only get access to the live classes. You will also get access to all the competitions. This is called basic package. Then there is something called pro package, where you will get live classes, competitions. You will also get slides, whatever slides you are seeing right now. Like this, I have slides for every day. So you will get slides, you will get digital certificate, and you will also get 1 year complimentary subscription on the Learn Kannada Smart app. You will get rid of the ads, all the features will be unlocked. That is for pro. Then there is something called Elite package, where you will get everything in Pro. You will get 1 year premium membership on the Smart app, and you will get recordings of every session. You will get recordings of every session, and you will get a physical certificate delivered to your doorstep. Okay, there are a lot more things. You can go through the registration form. You will get the details. Basically, there are 3 ways to register: Basic, Pro, and Elite. Any doubt here?
So what is the standard membership, Varun?
So in the Learn Kannada Smart app, there are subscriptions. If
Okay.
you have already subscription or you already have VIP membership, you will not see them. But those who are free users on the app, they can have subscription on the app. They will unlock different features for each subscription.
Okay.
You
And this will be
can
applicable only for 1 year. Like
1 year,
either way,
yes,
which
yes,
whether we
yes.
pro or elite, whichever we take.
Correct. 1 year. 1 year I'll give it. The price, if you want to know, the standard subscription cost 1,000 rupees on Learn Kannada Smart app. For premium subscription, it is costing 2,000 rupees. So that you will get complimentary as part of this package.
Okay.
Okay, now coming to the people who already have these memberships. So if you already have a VIP membership, or if you already have a standard subscription, you will straight away get 1,000 rupees discount on whichever package you choose. Okay, if you have standard subscription annual, or if you have a VIP membership, you will get 1,000 rupees discount straight away. And if you have a premium subscription, you will get 2,000 discount straight away. Okay, all these things are already mentioned in detail in the registration form. And one more thing to know is, whoever registers today, because I'm launching this course right now, they will get 10% discount on all the packages on top of the other discounts. Okay, so this is the early bird offer, which will run only for today. You can register with at the discounted price for today. So I will share the registration form in the WhatsApp group. It is having all the details. It will also having testimonials from the previous batch students. You can go through that as well, and you can enroll to the course. Any doubts here?
So whichever package you'll be getting, we'll be getting only 10 live sessions, is it?
Correct, correct, correct. Sessions are only 10. It's the recordings, it's the slides, it's the subscriptions that change.
And in those 10 live sessions, like, will you be covering multiple verbs and
Yes.
adjectives and the
So
rules of
since
it?
yeah, since this is a stage one, I will be covering the tenses, only simple tenses. Will not be covering the complicated tenses. Will cover simple present, simple past, simple future. That will be covered, and I'll share a lot of tips and tricks on how to easily remember all those things.
But let's say if you have to go with, we have to learn all the other tenses. So that we can do from app itself, or there'll be different batch for that.
From app, everything is there. Even the simple tenses also is already there in the app. But like you said, if you want the sessions like the one we have right now, then you can enroll to the course. And for the complex tenses, you will have to enroll to the stage 2, which is not finalized yet.
Okay.
Any other question? How many students will be there in one batch? Bhumika, usually it will be around 25 people, 20 to 25, sometimes 30, it depends.
Sir, when second batch will be finalized, sir?
Which one, sir?
When second stage will be finalized, sir?
Yeah, stage 2 will be conducted after this stage 1, sir. This will go on till May end, right? So after this, it will be conducted.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Any other question?
Sir, my one more question. Is there stage 3 also, or only stage 2 is
No, no.
sufficient?
Sir, for now, only stage 2, sir. After we complete stage 2, if people are interested to learn more, then I can conduct stage 3.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
So what is included in stage 2?
Stage 2 will include complex sentences. It will include the syllabus itself is not finalized. I will discuss it. I have a group called alumni group where stage 1 students will be there, all the 5 batches, and after this completion, stage batch 6, 7 will also be added to that WhatsApp group. I will take suggestion from all the people in that alumni group and then finalize the syllabus of stage 2.
Okay. So is it possible to jump directly to stage 2?
You can, if you know to speak Kannada, broken Kannada at least, if you know to frame sentences right now and want to be fluent, then you can directly join the stage 2.
Okay. So we'll get to know about the stage 2 information from the WhatsApp group itself, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay, anything else? I have shared the registration link on WhatsApp. The registration form is very detailed. It will have, you can just keep on filling the form. At the end, you will know all your discounts as well. You will get the final pricing as well. So if you want me to tell you the number for basic package, if you register today, it will be 1349 only. Only 1349 for basic package. It will have only live classes. It will not have any subscriptions on the app, but only live classes. It starts from 1349. If you want to register for pro package, it is 2500. It will come with 1 year subscription and slides and digital certificate. And today will be 10% discount, so it will be 2249. And if you have already have subscription, you will get additional 1000 rupees discount on that. And the elite package will be 3999, which is 4000, and you will get 10% discount today, so it will be 3500 and odd. And you will get additional discounts based on the subscription you have. So you can just fill out the form. You will have all the details there. And if you have any questions, you can always message me. So any other questions here?
Yes, Varun, I
Sir,
just
how do we
want
get
to
the subscription over there?
I will be activating it once your package is registered.
Okay.
If you want to know what
So,
all included in the
so
each subscription,
can we be able to
you can just open the app. You can click on the upgrade button on the
pardon?
top, and you will see the features included in standard and premium.
And Varun,
Okay,
like,
sir.
if we, let's say if we take basic today, and is there any chance that we can upgrade to the higher ones later point of time?
I give that option only after the first class, not from second class onwards.
Okay.
After day 1, you can attend the day 1 of the class. So you will understand, right, whether the slides is helpful, whether the recordings will be helpful or whether the app subscription is helpful. That you can understand on day one, and by end of the day one, you can upgrade if you want. But this early bird offer, this will be there only for today. The 10% additional discount will not be there from tomorrow. And there is referral also. I'll just tell you now only. Those who registers, if they refer any of their friends, colleagues, whoever it is, you will get back 10% more. For example, if you have taken L.A.C.E and you have paid 4,000 rupees and your friend enrolls, you will get 400 rupees back. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. So I would highly recommend that people joining with people they know, because since there are competitions, it will be a lot of fun when you have people you know. You will compete a lot with them.
Hi Varun, I have already enrolled myself in this stage one. I
Okay.
just wanted to know when will this subscription will start?
So the
From the day
subscription, I will activate this subscription on the day before the course starts.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay, somebody is asking on YouTube, please repeat the timings. Yeah, timing is weekday batch. It starts, it will be on Monday and Thursday in the evening time, 7:30 to 8:45. Weekend batch will be on the morning time, 11 o'clock to 12:15 or 12:30. Yeah, Vaishali.
Yeah, hello sir. Actually, next month I'll be traveling. So, I mean, in the month of June, not May. So, can I join the next batch after that?
Yeah, you can join the next batch, but only thing is I don't really conduct this every month. It's very difficult for me to conduct these sessions along with all my other activities. Last month also many people had asked me, I conducted it in Jan. I told them that I'll conduct it in February or March, but I couldn't. I'm doing it in May. So I cannot guarantee you when will be the next batch, but whenever I do, you can definitely enroll.
But the classes that I miss, how can I
So since
like?
this course is entirely on May, probably in June you will get one or two classes. If you get the pro package, you will get the slides of those classes. If you get the L.A.C.E, you will also get recording of those classes. So you can take a call on that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, any other questions?
So we have to download the app and then subscribe, right?
Sorry, Vimal.
We have to download the app and subscribe, or is the
No, you
form?
don't have to subscribe. You will just download the app and give you your account details. I will activate it from my side.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, now since we have discussed about the stage one course, now out of everyone here, if you want to know about the features in the app, I can go on and explain in a few more slides. Or if you want me to stop here, I can stop here as well.
It would help, Varun, if you can
Awesome.
just walk us through on the features.
Yeah, so I'll continue. So now, whenever we learn any new language, right, there will be a lot of problems that we face. I have listed down these problems and let's go through one by one. The first problem is I asked all of you to learn Kannada through your mother tongue, but how will you find people who know your mother tongue, English, and also Kannada? It's very difficult. I myself don't know Tamil. If you are having a mother tongue as Tamil and you ask me to teach Kannada through Tamil, I cannot teach you through Tamil because I don't know Tamil. So this is one of the major problems. We know that we have to learn through our mother tongue, but we don't have enough solutions to that. Then who will teach the correct pronunciation? It's easy to read, but in a language we need to learn the pronunciation as well. Then we need somebody to validate. We can easily pronounce the word written. For example, somebody was saying Subodaya, Shubodaya. Now, who will correct it, whether it is correct or wrong? What if we mispronounce some words in a whole sentence? You speak a sentence of 10 words and you mispronounce two or three words. How will somebody correct it? And different learners have different requirements. Some people want to learn conversations with auto driver, cab driver, bus conductor. Somebody want to learn conversations with doctors, patients. Somebody want to learn conversations with bank officials or public in bank. So everybody has their own requirements. So how will we cater those individuals with their own requirements? And also one lady was asking here, how can I write Kannada letters? So who will teach them how to write Kannada letters? And how to translate sentences to your own language, not just English, to Kannada, to Hindi, to Telugu, to Tamil, and all those things, and back to Kannada. For example, you may know one Kannada sentence. How will you know what is the right translation in your mother tongue? And how will you test your learning? Whatever you have learned, whether you have learnt it well, how good is your learning, and what if you want to learn Kannada grammar? And out of all this, the main thing is motivation. So, how will you keep yourself motivated for this entire journey? The solution is I thought through all these problems, and that's why I built this Learn Kannada Smart app, which you are already using. If you are not using, you will have to download this app, install it. So, like I said, I built this app to help people learn Kannada the easiest way, the quickest way, and the smartest way. Okay, I am from Middle Karnataka, Pramod. It's not north, it's not south, it's Chitradurga. It's in the central part of the state. Okay, so this is about the Learn Kannada Smart app. And let's go through each features on how this app is solving the problems I just discussed. The first thing is the language. Like you see on screen, the app supports 7 to 8 languages and you can learn through any of these languages. You don't need any person who knows multiple languages. And there is one more important feature here, which is here you can see something called change learning content only. So if you select this, only learning content will be changed and the app will be in English. Because what happens if you change the language completely, many people are not comfortable in using the app in like Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, and all that. So that's why I have this where you can use the language whichever you want only for learning content. And next we have something called the pronunciation. So you can validate your pronunciation. So you just have to click on the try yourself and just repeat that word. The app will tell you whether you are saying it right or wrong. Like you can see here, it is showing a message whether it is correct or wrong. So that's how, without anybody's help, you can validate your pronunciation. Now let's say you say a sentence, but you mispronounce only a word. There is one more smart feature here where you will see only the word you are pronouncing wrong. For example, you see here, it says Nanna Hesaru Lakshmi and I say Nanna Hesaru Lakshmana. See, it says 94% accurate, last word is wrong. So it will also, the app is smart enough to identify which word you are pronouncing wrong and it will give you no, a sense of understanding on what are you saying it wrong and you can correct it and say it again correctly. It will show 100% and it will give you a validation. This is again one of the smart features which I don't think any other app is having. And there are a lot of other features. One more thing is the 10 days course where you can start your learning from day 1 to day 10, continue with the app. There are a lot of conversations, like I said, everybody has their own need. So there are conversations with auto driver to mates, to friend, to doctor, to bank employee, to vegetable vendor, to everything. Lot of conversations are there. You can learn on your own. And there is a flexi course where there are more than 1,000 words. You can learn based on categories. You want to learn vegetables, you want to learn fruits, you want to learn directions, you want to learn relationships, greetings, days, time, nature, ecosystem, everything is there, and there are a lot of new categories also coming in soon. Then there is grammar. You can learn Kannada alphabet, you can learn compound letters, you can learn syllables, you can learn a lot of things all under one section called Learn in the app. There are also many other smart features, like one is most favorite feature of most of the people, which is daily word. You need to enable notification permission for this. If you do that, every day morning 7 o'clock or 7:30, you will get one new word along with example, which you can learn without even opening the app. So the app will make sure you are learning at least one word every single day. And also you can learn how to write. I don't know if the person is there or not. She was asking how to write Kannada on app. So this is how you can learn. You go to alphabet, you open a letter, it shows a nice animation like this on how to write, and you can use it, practice it on screen itself. So this is to learn Kannada alphabet. Then there are more features like then this one is the test. This one is inspired by the Duolingo. If you have used Duolingo anytime, it has similar type of questions, which is what I have also built here. There are different type of questions like what do you hear, match the pairs, frame a sentence, translations, and these are all algorithmically generated. What does that mean? Every time you take a new test, there will be new set of questions, and it is all algorithmically generated. So it generates question based on what words you have downloaded, based on what words you have learned. It takes care of all that and create a new set of test every time you click on taking a new test. Now for the motivation, there is also a leaderboard, which is global top 100 leaderboard. There are two types of leaderboard. One is based on the learning points. One is based on the daily streak. So every day when you take a test or when you learn a new word, your streak will increase, and this is the daily streak. Based on the streak, there are people who are there on the global top 100. They will be listed on the Learn Kannada Smart App. So with all these features, I have tried to solve the problems like learning through your mother tongue, validating pronunciation of a word in a sentence, your motivation by keeping a leaderboard, tests to check how much you are learning, what is your learning stage. Those who want to learn how to write, they have alphabet section. Those who want to learn different conversation, there are different conversations. Those who want to learn grammar, there is a little bit of grammar along with verbs and antonyms. So there are all these features tightly packed into this Learn Kannada Smart App, and the best thing is it's a free app. Very few features are locked. If you don't want to spend even 1 rupee, you can definitely learn a lot of things for free. You will just see ads here and there. But if you are a serious learner, then I would definitely recommend you to go for standard or premium subscription. It starts from as low as 49 rupees per month, which is nothing. So you can just take that, get rid of ads, be focused on your learning, make use of all these features, and continue your Kannada learning. So this is what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to make Bengaluru and Karnataka more inclusive, one word at a time. And this is the Learn Kannada Smart App, which you are already probably using, or I hope you will start using soon. And these are all the features that are there. I hope it was helpful in understanding the app. And if you have any questions, the time is now.
So Varun, if we buy the standard feature, right, like the one which shows 999, right, and on top of that, if I take this course, right, the one which you present, so will I get any discount for that?
Yeah, it's the same, right? Instead of taking in fact, if you directly buy the pro package, it will be cheaper. Because if you spend 1,000 rupees for subscription and take basic, which is 1,350, it will become 2,350. But if you take pro package today, you will get it for 2,249 with 1 year subscription with slides of every day.
And that will include all the standard package features
Yes,
as well.
yes.
Yeah.
So you don't have to purchase anything again on the app.
Okay. So the only thing what we need to do is just fill the registration form and select which
That's
package
it.
which you want to do, and from backend you will activate it.
Yes, exactly. Correct.
Okay.
Okay, any other questions?
The form has editable option because I don't see that here.
It's there, sir. At the end, it will be there. Once you submit, you will get an option to edit it.
Okay, let me try that.
Yeah. Any other question? I hope the masterclass was useful. So I wish you all the best for your Kannada learning journey, whether it is through my stage 1 course or whether it is on your own, doesn't matter. Make sure you spend time, make sure you focus on your Kannada learning journey. And I wish to see you start speaking Kannada soon. If there are any questions, you can stay back. Otherwise, I will end this call. Okay, I see there are no more questions. Feel free to fill the registration form and text me if you have any questions. Thank you. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. Bye bye.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ವರುಣ್.
Hello, sir.